This is the most insane burial event ever. These slaves carrying the coffin are unaware of the horrors that await them. They are on the road to their death. What do you think will happen? This is a real-life story that happened in the year 1227, when the world-renowned legend Genghis Khan, after a lifetime of extraordinary adventures, found himself on his deathbed. As his life drew to a close, Genghis Khan made a most unusual request. He asked that 2,000 of his loyal slaves be buried alongside him, a testament to the incredible wealth and knowledge he had acquired during his remarkable travels. The news of this bizarre request spread like wildfire through the ranks of Genghis Khan's followers. Some were horrified at the idea of such a massive and gruesome sacrifice, while others saw it as the ultimate tribute to their revered legend. The responsibility for overseeing this macabre event fell upon a group of soldiers. These men were known for their unwavering loyalty to Genghis Khan and had accompanied him on many of his journeys. They were now faced with an agonizing dilemma. Should they carry out Genghis Khan's wishes, sacrificing 2,000 lives in the process, or should they defy him in the name of humanity and compassion? In the end, the soldiers chose to follow their orders, driven by a mix of fear and devotion to their beloved leader. And so the slaves set out on a journey like no other. They are tasked with bearing the remains of Genghis Khan to the sacred Altai mountain. Their path is treacherous, and the risks are immense. As they traverse vast and unforgiving landscapes, they encounter a series of challenges that test their endurance and will to survive. From harsh weather conditions to hostile territories, the journey becomes a harrowing odyssey. The slaves, driven by duty and the weight of history, press on despite the odds. Along the way, they forge a bond born of shared hardship and an unwavering commitment to their sacred task. But this journey is not just about a physical passage. It's a spiritual voyage, too. It's a pilgrimage filled with rituals and customs meant to honor the great Khan's legacy. It's a testament to the enduring power of tradition and the lengths to which people will go to fulfill their ancestral duties. As the slaves carried Genghis Khan's coffin toward his final resting place, a sense of dread hung heavy in the air. The soldiers, with tears in their eyes, carried out their grim task, executing the 2,000 slaves one by one. The field where Genghis Khan would be buried soon turned into a mass grave, with the bodies of the unfortunate slaves intermingled with their master's final resting place. However, fate had more tragedy in store for those involved in this bizarre burial. News of the slaughter quickly reached the ears of another group of soldiers, charged with the mission of keeping the location of legendary Genghis Khan's grave a closely guarded secret. They were determined to ensure that no one would ever discover the exact spot where the famous explorer had been laid to rest. This second group of soldiers, fueled by paranoia and a deep sense of duty, descended upon the scene with ruthless intent. They not only killed the soldiers who had carried out the funeral procession, but also unleashed a wave of violence upon anyone and anything that dared to cross their path. Innocent bystanders, animals, and even structures were not spared in their desperate bid to conceal Genghis Khan's grave. The once peaceful landscape became a blood-soaked battlefield as these soldiers fought to protect their grim secret. The death toll continued to rise, and the land became cursed by the bloodshed that had taken place upon it. Support my channel to grow by subscribing. I'll see you in the next shocking video.